9 reasons why the Range Rover L322 excels over Range Rover Sport, a newer Range Rover, or even the latest Range Rover. In this video, we're going to talk about the Range Rover L322 alone and how is it better. Also, if you already own a Range Rover L322, count yourself lucky because what I'm about to say, even the newer Range Rover doesn't have these options. Not all of them, but some of them. This bench is so good, we actually, when we take it out, we use it to sit, to eat. If you want, you can actually stand on it. Can you do that with your BMW? No, you can't. Can you do that with any car? No, you can't. This is not just a bench. This is actually, it can hold my weight. I'm heavy, I'm a fat person, just so you know, okay? You can stand here, look for your lost child in the car park, you can watch horses, you can do bird watching, or you can literally just use it for what's intended to do and load your luggage if you have a platform on top of your car. You know what, if you have a tent on top, you can use it to jump on your tent. See how easy it is? This car is meant to be used this way. These are cables, are wires, they're real. Look, this is a real thick cable, okay? You know, the materials I built the ramp with, the wood, I've actually loaded in this car. But let's say you use this, and you know how I am. I park on a slope because my driveway is on a slope. So this tailgate will actually stop the material from falling off. So you can actually open this and take the material out. If you're on a road trip, you can fill it will turn to a box. You can fill this car to the top, okay? And not worry about things falling off when you're opening the tailgate. I promise you, this is an important thing. Alex just reminded me of something. I have not used the measure tape to scientifically prove to you how good this is. If we put the measure tape down, Alex, can you come closer, please? Can you see here? This is almost 34.5 centimeter, or if you want just under 14 inches of depth, okay? That is a lot of loading, okay? So if you have suitcases or anything like this, if you go into the airport, that's a big deal, okay? So you don't have the suitcases rolling out when you're opening the boot. And this is how wide it is. So if I were to show you the width of this one is 136 centimeter. This is a proper parcel shelf, not like what you get in the Range Rover, the Range Rover Sport, sorry. The flimsy one. This is, you can use it as a bench. We use it to like sort out the camera. You can put your bag, just so you know. So if I do this, you can put your bag. Now, check this out. You can work here. You can work here. This is, I'm sorry, but this is the best you can ever get in a car. You have a working bench. And I'm talking, okay, I understand not everyone will use the Range Rover for what it's intended to be used for. This is an important thing, okay? You do not get that in other cars. These are very, very deep. When I say deep, I don't know what is the correct terminology for it, but it's very low. I think that's what it is, low, and it's very, well, I'll tell you what. Measure tape, again, scientific, okay? Alex is laughing behind the camera. So, I'll show you. This is 50 centimeter. Is 50 centimeter in depth, okay? This is very big, okay? If you were to look at the back, Alex, can you show them the back from here? See how big that back windscreen is as big as, well, it's bigger than a windshield on any car. And that is the rear one, bear in mind.
Yeah, not the front one.
Not the front one, that is the rear one. The front one is massive, You can see out of this car very, very easily. So I am sat here, just let me show you position. So I'm sat here, and this is almost reaching this level. Yeah. Okay, so that's big. And I'm not that tall. I am reaching the top here, okay? And I'm still seeing here. So that tells you a lot, okay? That tells you a lot. This makes you less, if you sat in the back, it makes you less, it's not nauseous, yeah, it makes you less nauseous. And so it's better for like the people sat in the back, and it's better as a driver because it'll make this car easy to drive. A lot of people will say to this, Alex even will mention before we buy in the car, it's a boxy shape car. Now, it does get a lot of criticism for that because the newer cars are more roundy, I want to say roundy, and this one is boxy shape. But this is an extreme advantage to this car. Alex, I'm going to ask you to go inside the driver's seat, and I'm gonna go around, and please point the camera at me because I want to show the corners of this car from a driver point of view. I'm going to show you how easy it is to drive this car from an inside point of view. So I am outside the car right now with the glass all the way up. I hope you can hear me, but I'm very close to the car. Okay, so if you can see, I'm very close to the car, to the window, and I'm gonna walk around the car just to show you how you can see the angle. So I bet from your side you can see this corner, correct? Okay, you can see this corner. You look how close I am. So you know that this corner is the edge of the car. You know how close you are to other cars. You know how close you are if you were to near a wall or anything. Right here, I bet you can see this here, this bit. Can you see this bit, Alex? Perfect. You can see this. You can see me. See how close I am to the car? If this was a round shape, I would usually be here. Okay, I would usually be here, and you still cannot see. But look around this corner here. You can easily see me. There's almost no blind spot in this car. So if I'm walking around here, you can see me now. If I'm here, you can see me, right? If I'm going a little bit to the right, you can still see me. See? No blind spots. So if I'm that close. See? I am that close. Now, I'm going here. I hope the camera can still pick me up. But see? No blind spot. So if you were driving, absolutely fine. If there's a car driving here, you can see. And also, look how close I am. You can see me. If there's a pillar, let's say there's a pillar here, you can see how close it is. Let me show you in the back. So I am here. I bet you can see. Can you see my hand? No, yeah, you can see my hand. Alex is giving me the okay signal. So you can see my hand. I am literally standing on the corner of the pillar. Look. How good is that? Okay, I think this is the best way for me to describe to you how good it is to be boxy and how good it is to be big windows. See? Look, here even, that's very good. Look behind you. Look, I'm here, and I'm just gonna go back now. So Alex is going to turn the camera, and I'm here, back here. I think that is the best way for me to describe to you. Did that work, Alex? I think that worked.
Yeah, that worked. I can see you everywhere. And I feel like the blind spots, they're like so minimal. I can see you from either side of the pillar of the car. Yeah,
and because it's boxy, you can see the edges of the car, the corners, so it's easy to use, okay? It may sound like intimidated, is that the right word? Yeah, intimidating for other people, like to see like, oh, it's gonna be hard to drive, I'm not a good driver, whatnot. No, it's actually much easier than driving a hatchback, in my opinion, okay? Because the hatchback has like this in the back, which extends it a bit further, but this one is super easy. The approach angle on this car is amazing, way better than the newer one because they made it lower from underneath the tray under the engine, and it's better than the Range Rover Sport. I promise you, it's just a little bit that much better. And look how close it is to the car, to the front wheel. So that makes it amazing approach angle. The boot size, I would like to show you how big it is, which is much bigger in the newer Range Rover and the Range Rover Sport. So again, scientific. So till here we have 1 meter and 9 centimeter till the end. So if I were to raise it, it's going to be like this, isn't it?
Yeah.
So it's going to be 1 meter and 9. Okay, 1.9.
109.
109. Yeah. Did I say that right? 109.
109.
Yeah. So again, 109, and then if I were to show it here,
that's the
width. That's the width, correct? So let's show it from the outside.
Yeah.
That's 118.
Yes.
118 centimeter, okay? And combining the width with the length on this car, it beats the measurements on the Range Rover Sport and the newest Range Rover because of the shape of it, okay? This is very important. It's a straight shape. Straight shape is, trust me, it's very important. I know what I'm talking about because I have been on a lot of road trips, and I know when you're on a road trip, a boxy shape is very important, okay? Yeah, you can fold the seats in any car. However, it's different. When you fold, there's 2 ways of folding seats. Let me show you. You can fold the seats this way, which is perfect. It will give you a plenty of space, which is much better than any other car space-wise. I will prove to you with the measure tape later on. But you may wonder, well, a Range Rover Sport, you can fold the seats this way. What's the difference? And as a matter of fact, any car can fold the seats this way. Yes, it can. But can you see the incline? This is important when you put stuff, okay? So it can be inclined to the top rather than it's straightforward to hit your dashboard. This is important because accidents can happen. Check this out. I'm going to raise the seats, this, and let me raise the other one. And you cannot do that in a Range Rover Sport, the newest Range Rover, or anything that manual that quick. Check this out. I'm gonna close the doors now. I'm gonna show you something. With the doors now closed, check this out. This is no longer a car. This is now a van. This is the proof. I'm going to show you scientifically.
All in the science.
Scientifically, this is 1 meter 57 centimeter, okay?
Yeah.
1.57 if you want to say, or 157 centimeter. This is no longer a car. This is a van. This is bigger than a smaller van. You can load a lot of things with it. And now I'm going to show you how I loaded the wood. Can you see passenger seat?
Yes.
Yeah, I know it's far away from here, but I'm going to show you. Okay. Of course, I put cushioning on the leather, by the way. And Alex, if you don't mind looking at the tape here.
Yes.
Okay. Do we have 260?
260 centimeters.
Yes.
Wow.
That wood is 240.
Yeah.
So 240. That's how it works.
So you loaded the wood diagonally.
Yes. Yes. This car is extremely quiet on the road. If you're cruising down the motorway, if you're driving slowly, it's super quiet. The engine, even though it has a V8, you could hear the V8 rumble if you put your foot down, but a nice tone to it. But otherwise, even it has a V8, you don't actually hear it. It's very, very quiet. The exhaust setup on this car is also quiet. It's discreet. You cannot see it from the back. And it's just a pleasure place to be. It is what the Queen used to drive. And no wonder, because it's the best car. And you know what's better than that? Is make sure subscribe to my channel, like this video, comment your thoughts on this car, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye bye.
Hey kid, don't ever let them get inside your head. They'll tell you what to do in life instead of everything you know that you could get. Don't let them guide your life towards regret. I'll fight for what I love with every breath. My past is filled with things I won't forget. I use them all to push me to my best. So treat the worst of times just like a test. If only I could go back in time, I'd tell myself that everything will end.